Defense takes the stand in the Lonmin case, and Dlamini assures social grant payouts won't be disrupted. I'm Lebo Changela with this news update. The defense in the court case of over 200 Lonmin platinum mine workers arrested for public violence in Marikana, Northwest, more than a week ago, say some of the accused who are on HIV and TB treatment are yet to receive their medication. This after the issue was brought to the court's attention on Monday. The defense is presenting its arguments in which it's explaining as to why the stay should not be granted a further 7-day postponement at the Ga-Rankuwa Magistrate Court north of Pretoria. The defense says some of the accused were assaulted while in custody and sustained injuries but never received any medical attention. The SABC's Phumzile Mlangeni reports.
Advocate Shasha says the state is not in order and has failed the accused, saying the arrest of the minors, the continued postponements and detention is unlawful. According to him, there shouldn't be a postponement and bail should be granted as the accused are facing one charge. The police stations where the accused are detained are reported to be full. They were supposed to spend last night at the Pretoria Central Prison, but it's also reported to be full. Phumzile Mlangeni, Ga-Rankuwa Magistrates Court.
Social Development Minister Bathabile Dlamini has given the assurance that the social grant payouts will not be disrupted. This follows a ruling by the North Gauteng High Court in Pretoria yesterday that the tender that the South African Social Security Agency awarded to Cash Paymaster last year was illegal. The court, however, ruled that the irregularities did not warrant the disruption of the payments. The tender was challenged by another bidder, Allpay. The agency is responsible for the payout of grants. Dlamini elaborates.
This morning, we want to reassure our 10.6 million beneficiaries that the 16 million social grants will be paid without disruption. It is business as usual.
Police have arrested a 39-year-old suspect in Richards Bay on the north coast of KwaZulu-Natal after allegedly being found in possession of a crack cocaine with an estimated street value of over 80,000 rand. Police spokesperson Jay Naka says a follow-up investigation led police to the suspect's house where they confiscated 40,000 rands worth of drugs, 7 cell phones and 3 laptops. He says the suspect will appear in court today.
Investigations led the team to Richards Bay, where a 39-year-old suspect was found in possession of crack cocaine with an estimated street value of 80,000 rand. In a follow-up operation, the team went to a house in Pangeni where they seized cocaine with an estimated value of 40,000 rand. Further searches in the house led to the discovery of 3 laptops and 7 cell phones, which are presumed to be stolen. The occupants of the house fled prior to police arrival.
And the Muslim Judicial Council has welcomed Archbishop Emeritus Desmond Tutu's withdrawal from a leadership conference in Johannesburg due to the attendance of former British Prime Minister Tony Blair. Tutu's office earlier said in a statement that Blair's decision to support the United States' military invasion of Iraq was morally indefensible. Blair is one of the speakers at the Discovery Invest Leadership Summit. The Council's President, Maulana Ihsan Hendricks.
It is in the nature of the caliber of leadership of Archbishop Desmond Tutu that he is very decisive and particularly historical records in the participation for the freedom and liberation of our own country. And therefore his withdrawal is admirable, and therefore I think Archbishop Desmond Tutu is precisely fulfilling the role of the type of leadership that is expected of leaders of South Africa.